In our previous derby rebuild, the impossible happened. Wait, Manchester United have been relegated. So I thought, let's turn things up a notch. I have relegated Manchester United from the Premier League to the 4th Division. Put all their players on free agency and replaced them with nobodies from around the world, with the goal of rebuilding them and making them European champions once again. Fellas, if you are not subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. We are on the final push. We are so close towards 400,000 subscribers, and according to my analytics, 60% of you guys watching the video right now are not subscribed, so do your part, help us out please. The objective of this series is to take a team to Champions League glory. All games barring the Champions League final will be simulated. The jump-in feature cannot be used during simulations. And a warning, don't get butthurt if I sell your favorite player. Our squad is absolutely shocking, fellas. What I've done, every player that was higher than 65 rated from the original Manchester United squad, I have put onto free agency, and I've just replaced them with a bunch of A-League players and mostly free agents to see how we can go. Also, lads, I am giving away 22 copies of FIFA 22. Winner will be drawn in the next few days. Make sure you go and check out my Instagram at JarradHD for full details on how to win. I am going to promote a bunch of the players from our initial youth academy, however, just because our squad numbers are so bleak. And the first move of this rebuild is to send this Slovakian, I always get those ones confused, but we are going to send Branislav Prožáka on a season-long loan to Chicago. Meanwhile, our first signing in charge of Manchester United is for the 17-year-old centre-half Callum Doyle, joining us here for £1.2 million from Sunderland. Yeah, I'm not even going to try pronunciating this guy's name. We've sent him on loan though. And Alessandro Silveira is headed to Exeter City on a season-long loan as well. And speaking of Exeter City, we have signed one of their players on a permanent transfer, Jack Sparks. Not Jack Sparkles, which is what I initially thought his name was. Jack Sparks joins us for £1 million. Our first player departure of the rebuild is for one of the more established names in the squad, Lee Grant. He saw the performance that BSC Young Boys put in the Champions League and decided that was the club for him. So there we go, lads. Not the most insane start to life at Old Trafford. Just made 2 necessary additions to the defensive line. I just want to see how this side grows. I've transfer listed a fair few players, to be fair, but not many transfer offers came in. As you can see, yeah, I definitely did transfer list a lot of players here. But ahead of this League 2 campaign, this is how our Manchester United side is looking. Getting the sharpness and happiness up there quite a bit for the starting 11. But the push for promotion surely needs to be on. Okay, we have got a battle on our hands here in Season 1, lads. We sit 10th in League 2 on 33 points. The silver lining is that Swindon and Colchester, who are in the playoff spots, are only 5 points ahead of us. But we need to push on here in the second half of the season and stop getting so many draws. This dude here, I'm pretty sure I watched a B4 Lance video the other day and he said this guy looked like he was out of Harry Potter because of his name, but Dylan Hoogerworth is headed to Orlando City on a season-long loan. And it is another addition to the backline as Seamus Keogh is joining us here for £1.5 million from Sligo Rovers. Get in there, fellas! We have been automatically promoted here in season number 1 with Manchester United. We scrape in to 3rd position here in League 2 to be promoted alongside Exeter and Forest Green. Meanwhile, it's almost our brother club, Salford City, who are at the bottom of League 2. Liverpool have won the FA Cup. They've also done the double as they win the Carabao Cup. Sunderland get some silverware in the trophy cabinet as they win the Papa John's trophy. And it is going to be Oldham Athletic who are promoted alongside us. And all Spanish, this definitely isn't happening in real life. Meanwhile, Messi, Mbappe and Neymar's PSG side have won the Europa League over Leicester. This season has been so unrealistic, and it's even more unrealistic with Tottenham winning a trophy. What a season though from the Kiwi striker Callum McCowart, scoring 26 goals in our road to promotion. So there we go, lads. That is season number 1 done and dusted here with Manchester United. We are up into the 3rd division. Let's keep our growth up the English footballing ladder continuing. Alright, kicking off our second season in charge of Man United I feel like all I've done in this rebuild so far is send players out on loan, but we've got another one to add to the list. Also, I wanted to touch on this. So we had a lot of players that I couldn't initially release from our side that were out on loan. One of those, the perfect example, somebody like James Garner. So I have transfer listed and I have released a few of those players as well. James Garner, we have sold for £5.8 million, but I'm not taking any of that profit. But we are back to regular servicing here as Leonard Horn. That is a cool name, but Leonard Horn is headed to Dundee FC. And Storm Rue, the Kiwi right back, formerly of Melbourne Victory fame, is headed to Fleetwood Town for 250k. And we are going to make a nice addition here to the center of our midfield. Tommy Doyle, a former Manchester City youth product, is joining us here for £2.2 million from Hamburg. Meanwhile, Mohamed Jamal is headed to FC Sion for £460,000. A new addition in between the sticks as well, lads. Konstantinos Zolakis, yeah, let's go. Konstantinos Zolakis is joining us here for £5 million from Olympiacos. I love how all the players that I transfer listed last season, we're finally able to sell them. Mohsen Abdullah is headed to FC Rapid, and that is going to conclude the opening transfer window of season number 2. You can see I've sold a few of the big name players like Palestri and Chong, but didn't bother showing them. But our side continues to look quite nice here in season number 2. We've got the double Doyle duo going on here. Just need a few players to continue their growth. Mejbri, Shortire, especially Doyle to be fair. Need these guys to pick it up and help us go for back-to-back promotions. Fingers crossed. We find ourselves in a very similar position to what we did at this time last season. We currently sit 7th in League 1 on 41 points. Only 2 points out of the playoffs, which is really good to see. But those automatic promotion spots are looking ever further out of our grasp. Going to look to continue the transfer business here though in January as we sell Soiri, the Finnish left winger, to Ingolstadt. We're also going to make a defensive midfield signing here. Didn't have enough money to really do any crazy business, but Daniel Battaglia is going to join us on a free from the free agents list. We have gone up automatically. Let's go. What is it with us in this rebuild? And having back-to-back, like, incredible second halves of the season, we take down Peterborough on goal differential and are headed up to the championship for season 3 alongside Luton Town. In the relegation zone, however, we have Lincoln City, Accrington Stanley, Exeter City and Morecambe, who are all headed down to League 2. Chelsea have won the FA Cup, but Liverpool get back to winning ways as they win the Carabao Cup. Blackpool have won the Papa John's Trophy, and it is going to be Rotherham United who are joining us in the championship next season. PSG have finally won the Champions League, and it is Wolfsburg, friends of the channel Wolfsburg, winning the Europa League. I feel like every time Wolfsburg does something in a rebuild, I'm going to say friends of the channel. Meanwhile, Aston Villa, they have won the Conference League. Are you actually taking the piss? Are you kidding me? I got you back-to-back promotions, Manchester United, and we have been sacked. Normally, I would start a rebuild fresh, but I'm actually genuinely pissed off right now, lads. I can't believe we have been sacked as Manchester United manager, despite getting them back-to-back promotions. You are kidding yourselves. Screw it, I'm taking over Morecambe. This is now a Morecambe rebuild, and we are starting off. We've been relegated. We are going back down to League 2. Screw it, I'm changing things up. This is going to be a rebuild like no other. Manchester United, get in the bin. So this here is the Morecambe side that we have inhibited. No wonder they got relegated to League 2. I mean, we don't even have a goalkeeper. What is going on with this team? We don't have a single goalkeeper. What? Right, we've got so much business to do with this team. We're going to sign free agents galore. The first player in is Samuel Acosta. And on the very same day, we have found an absolute gem of a defender, Matteo Abate, the Italian centre-half, joining us here on a free, 74 rated. Meanwhile, we're going to start the clear out of the side as well. We're essentially starting the rebuild from scratch. Ryan McLaughlin off to Urawa Reds. We are finding some absolute gems on the free agents list. Ricardo Calderon, welcome to the side as well. And the Serbian defender Marko Blažević, welcome to Morecambe. Our backline is going to absolutely run the league. Now, signing a goalkeeper was priority number one with this Morecambe side, and we have done just that as we bring in Arda Osimhen, the Turkish goalkeeper, signing here for £2.5 million from Göztepe. And Aaron Wildig is the latest player out of the club. We're also going to sell Jonah Ayunga to Al Shabab, and Jonathan Obika is headed to the Austrian league here, £340,000. I'm just trying to get rid of the older deadwood and replace them with young gun free agents, essentially. We don't have much of a budget, but we need to make it work for us here. Another young gun defender, only 17 years of age, and we have found Arat Kassas. Welcome to Morecambe, brother. Meanwhile, another one of our older players out of the club as we do sell whoever this guy is to whatever club that is. Leon Wagner, the latest player into the club, and another, I swear, free agents must be overpowered as hell this year. The regen list must be absolutely cooked. Noam Marichal, a French left winger, joining us here in League 2. Meanwhile, O'Connor is out of the club to Ibiza. Wait, no, the game's glitching. I can't even remember what club we actually accepted the initial offer from. I need to go check the transfer list here because it says we've sold him to the Turkish league as well. Yeah, I thought that was right. The game's definitely glitched out there, but O'Connor is headed to Ibiza. Yep, okay, it is settled. Unless, actually, this might be Luka Modric's regen. Dario Nezovic, a centre midfielder from Croatia, 77 overall. I think we've just signed Luka Modric's regen, and that really bodes well for us. In one transfer window, we have essentially redone this entire Morecambe starting 11. Only 2 players from the initial side are still alive and kicking in the starting 11. We have done absolute bits here, and I have never been more determined to make a team so good. I want to show Manchester United that they stuffed up by letting us go. We are on fire to start this season, however. We are currently top of League 2. There's a few clubs that are actively pursuing us. It's not even close to being safe at the moment, but we need to push on in the second half of the season. This is definitely a good start to the season. Look at that! I've left Manchester United for what? Half a season? They've already brought Cristiano Ronaldo back to the club. My word. But we aren't going to do any transfer business in this January window. We did enough in the opening window. We have been promoted back to League 1 here with Morecambe. We ended up going on a run in the second half of the season, lads, and finished 25 points ahead. Oh wait, no, is that 20? That's 15 points ahead of Northampton Town. Meanwhile, in the 2 years that we've been gone from League 2, Rochdale are now the cellar dwellers. Newcastle United have won a unique FA Cup final, and Manchester City take down the mighty Fulham FC to win the Carabao Cup. We get our first piece. No, wait, we won the league, didn't we? We get our second piece of silverware in charge of Morecambe as we win the Papa John's Trophy. Meanwhile, it will be Walsall joining us in League 1 next season. Dortmund have taken down Wolfsburg in a reverse of last season's Europa League final. Meanwhile, but what is going on with the results in this video? Barcelona have won the Europa League over Liverpool, and Real Sociedad win the Conference League. What a season though from Leon Wagner. He's gone up +5 overall, has banged 22 goals in as well. That's a good start to life at Morecambe. But this is going to be a rebuild like no other, lads. It is officially screw Manchester United and up the bloody Shrimps. Come on, Morecambe. We are back in League 1. Alright, Season 4 is going to begin here with Cole Stockton off to the German League. Meanwhile, we are going to sign a backup goalkeeper here just in case something happens to our main guy. Bas Hoekstra is going to join us on a free. And I wanted to take a little bit of talent from our old Manchester United side. I mean, I developed a few of those guys, and it felt wrong having Manchester United benefit from that. So Hannibal Maesbury is going to join us here at Morecambe for 7.7 mil. Meanwhile, hopefully, yeah, Jacob Ramsey is going to be a big free agent talent joining the squad. But Liam Gibson will be departing the club off to Swansea City. I think I've said it once, but I'll say it again. Swansea's badge this year is absolutely mint. So definitely a lot less transfers compared to the opening window last year, but some significant signings to this Morecambe side, and hopefully they're going to play a big part in us continuing our growth. I mean, you look at this starting 11, there is a fair argument that this starting 11 could survive and compete in the Premier League, let alone League 1. If we don't walk the league this season, I am going to be so disappointed. Okay, so we're not walking the league at the moment, but we are in a position we want to be. We are in the automatic promotion spots. Huddersfield breathing down our necks. We're only 3 points behind Rotherham United. We need to step it up another level next season. Gonna make an addition to the bench here. Tyreek Akonte. I didn't really have any positions I wanted to go out and make some strong signings in the starting 11 for, so I'm gonna invest this money into Tyreek, and if we need to sell him for the cash in future seasons, that's essentially £4.2 million we're gonna have. We are in the playoffs. How have we not gone almost invincible in League One this season? I thought we were going to absolutely walk the league, but now we have to battle it out between Colchester, Blackpool, Oxford United and ourselves for that final spot in the championship. Also, fair play to Salford City. They came last in League 2 in our opening season. They got promoted to League 1 here, but unfortunately for their sake, they're back down to League 2. It is another FA Cup in Liverpool's trophy cabinet. Meanwhile, Tottenham have taken down Brentford to win the Carabao Cup. Wigan Athletic have won the Papa John's trophy this year. Couldn't go back to back. But we are in to the promotion playoff final. We take down Oxford and we're going to be versing Colchester. Lyon have won the Champions League here. Tottenham going on a roll as they win the Europa League. And Lazio win the Conference League. So we are headed up to the championship in season number 5. We've done it the hard way through the playoffs, but we have done it nonetheless. And now it is a goal to get ourselves into the Premier League. We're back to square one where we were with Manchester United. Now let's see if we can overtake where we made the progress. Alright, so season number 5 here at Morecambe begins with a player departure. Wes McDonald headed to Portland Timbers. He's been one of the star players in our midfield since we joined, but Shane McLaughlin is out of the club and off to Royal Antwerp. £2 million is definitely what we were after. Gonna go ahead here and sign a young free agent striker, Giuseppe Lombardo, joining us on a free. And we're going to make a big addition to the right-hand side of our midfield, Cole Palmer, the first game face player in our squad, I believe, joining us here from Manchester City for £11.4 million. And whilst we give Palmer this season with the starting spot, I want to give Leon Wagner a season to develop. Let's send him out on loan. I feel like nothing's ever going to compare to that opening window we had in charge of Morecambe, but it's now about solid upgrades to the squad rather than these small, tiny upgrades. I just want to make important additions. Also, we need to point out Manchester United didn't get promoted to the Premier League in, the 2-3 years that we've been in charge of Morecambe, and now we are in the same division. I want to give them a massive middle finger and finish above Manchester United this season. This is personal. This season means a lot. But our squad is looking absolutely mint. Look at Nezovic. Nezovic is 86 rated in the championship. This dude, I mean, that free agents list that we had when we first took over Morecambe, they were on steroids. Surely they had something going on there. That is ridiculous. Our team is so good. And we are currently top of the championship table. 64 points. 5 points clear of Norwich at the moment. The push for Premier League football is well and truly alive. But we have beaten out Manchester City here, lads, to make another free. I'm telling ya, free agents and regens are OP in FIFA 22 from my knowledge so far. Duarte Braga, a 21-year-old Portuguese striker, joining us on a free. Morecambe are headed to the Premier League. We didn't do it with Manchester United, but we have done it here with Morecambe. We finish as Centurions, only 4 losses in a 46-game season, 114 points. We didn't walk League One last season, but we have absolutely walked the championship. Oh, that is beautiful. That is beautiful. Manchester United have been relegated. Get that one up, yeah, you dogs. I'm on such a high from that. But Tottenham have won the FA Cup. Wolves have won the Carabao Cup. And it will be Nottingham Forest joining us in the Premier League next season. Juventus take down Chelsea to win the Champions League. Liverpool, they win another Europa League title. And Valencia take down Ajax to win the Conference League. What a season from Samuel Acosta. 35 goals. Also, Nezovic gets 19 assists. Our side is just different gravy at the moment. We are Premier League bound with Morecambe in season number 6, whilst Manchester United are headed back down to League 1. Get the dog up, yeah. Let's go, Morecambe. Do you guys smell that? Do you smell that? It smells like profit. It smells like profit. It smells like hard, cold, rough. What the hell? Am I having a stroke? What is going on with free agents? Another gun free agent signing. Edson Cabral, 17 years of age, Brazilian centre half, is 74 rated. Are you kidding me? We're going to make a big signing here, maybe for the starting 11, maybe for the bench. It's going to be a good pickup though as we sign Emre Can on a free transfer, a big addition to the side as we head into the Premier League. And Shayon Harrison, he's been here since we took over, but he is out of the club now, off to Aruca for £810,000. I mean, as a Fulham fan, I've got a lot of bias towards this kid, but it is boy wonder himself, Fabio Carvalho, joining us from Fulham for £37 million. Meanwhile, we're going to make another free agent signing, Hugo Girard on a free. Look, I'm going to sign so many players here. This may as well be the free agents rebuild, and I've listed it probably like as the Manchester United and League 2 rebuild, but this may as well be the Morecambe free agency rebuild because it is just going off at the moment. Yep, another 2 free agent signings to make here. Nice and Rocco Ascone all joining the side. We have just gone absolutely ham on the transfers in the Premier League so far, saving a little bit of cashola for the January window as well, but really trying to get the squad depth up there because our squad numbers were looking a little bleak there for a while. But this is now how the side is looking. Wagner has come back from his loan spell and is going to take Palmer's spot in this starting 11, but the starting 11 is looking very, very strong. We're going to have to rely on a few players. I want some growth this season, but I hope, fingers crossed, that we're going to be safe from the relegation battle. Again, though, I'm not sure. All right, so we currently sit 11th in the Premier League here. That is brilliant. Like, purely on a numbers level, that's brilliant to have us 11th, but the table is super tight at the moment. Not going to do any business in this transfer window, however. We had a lot of players off contract, so I've had to put money into that, and there wasn't many starting 11 spots that I could improve, so we're going to take the L on that and hope we have enough right now to survive in the Prem. There we go, lads. All I wanted for this first season was Premier League survival, and we have achieved just that as we finished 12th in the Premier League with Morecambe. Brighton! What? Brighton have won the Premier League. What is going on with FIFA 22? Meanwhile, it's going to be West Ham United, Nottingham Forest, and Norwich all being relegated. Man City have won the FA Cup here in Season 6. Leicester City have won the Carabao Cup. Inter Milan are your Champions League winners. Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. And AC Milan have won the Conference League. Also, lads, can somebody clarify in the comment section down below, how do we qualify for the Conference League when we're in the Premier League? Because in all the rebuilds I've done so far, I am yet to qualify for the Conference League. So we have survived the Premier League season comfortably here with Morecambe. Now it's all about avoiding second season syndrome and climbing up that Premier League table. One of my dreams for this rebuild was that I could sign Hannibal Maysbury, he could turn into an absolute world beater, and he could score the winning goal in the Champions League final against Manchester United as the biggest stuff you to the Red Devils. But unfortunately, the squad has progressed way past that point. We've decided to sell him to Roma for 19.2 mil. And we've also made some serious profit here. Emre Can starting to decrease in overall and growing in age. So we decided to send him to Atalanta. But that is £16.6 million profit in the back pocket. I've also made a move that I might come to regret later in the rebuild. But Samuel Acosta, he's been a bit of a stud for us in this rebuild. We have decided to sell him to Brighton for 56 mil. But we have made a massive, massive upgrade in response. Benjamin Sesko, the Slovenian striker, is going to join us here for £78.5 million from Bayern Munich. I'm also going to send Edson Cabral off to Brentford on a season-long loan. And Matteo Abate is out of the club on a permanent deal. I mean, we're making sick profit of all these free agent signings, but it still hurts to let them go. Matteo Abate off to Valencia for 44 mil. And in response, we have made another big addition to the backline. Josko Vardial, the Croatian centre-half, is going to join us from Sevilla. I've overpaid slightly. We've paid £80 million for him, but he is obviously an end game talent. I mean, look at this side. We need to step it up this season. Surely we're going to be making at least a push for Europa League football. I want some of our guys like Wagner, like Blažević, like Casas to grow a little bit more this season to get up to the mid-80s, but I'm still loving this team. So we are currently 8th in the Premier League here on the 1st of January, but the good thing is we are only 1 point away from 5th placed Arsenal, 7 points away from Manchester City. We need to pump it up a little bit here in the second half of the season and hopefully go on a run. But again, there has been no business done here in the January transfer window. I feel like I'm front loading every single season. We have finished in 5th position. We beat out Brighton on goal differential to qualify for what I believe will be the Europa League next season. I don't think we've got enough to get the Champions League, but European football at Morecambe in Season 8. At the other end of the table, however, West Brom, Newcastle and Bournemouth are relegated. Tottenham keep on winning trophies in this rebuild. Meanwhile, Chelsea are this season's Carabao Cup winners. Atletico Madrid take down Wolfsburg in the Champions League final. Real Sociedad are Europa League winners. Spanish teams on top, as it is Valencia winning the Conference League. I really want to start turning this Morecambe team into a genuine title contender and Champions League contender. Gonna make another big addition to the backline here. Gonzalo Inacio joining us for £55.5 million from AC Milan. I'm disappointed that Casas hasn't grown much quicker. My expectations have kind of been warped throughout this rebuild, but we are going to send Casas on a permanent move to Leverkusen. Yeah, this is by no means the biggest transfer window in the world, but there are a lot of moving parts with this side. A lot of players that I want to give the next few months to see if they can grow just that little bit more, and who I need to make priority in terms of upgrading. I mean, you look at this side and the sort of players that I'm considering, like, who do I upgrade? I'd probably say Blažević, I'd say Calderon, I'd say Wagner. A few of these guys just hovering around the mid to low, like the mid 80s marker. I want the entirety, like when I grade a rebuild, when I'm going through a rebuild myself, I feel confident that I can win a Champions League when the entire squad is 85 rated or higher. So the players that are just below 85, I'm like, oh, do I need to bump them up a little bit? But we are in the Europa League this season, so I'm pretty interested to see how we perform there. That is not good enough, lads. We are currently 7th in the Premier League on the 1st of January. I'm hoping for a little bit of the magic that we showed at Manchester United earlier, where we had incredible second halves of the season. We need to pick it up, though. Finishing anything lower than mid-table, anything lower than a Champions League spot is a disappointment to me. So we are going to go out here and spend some big coin on the signing of Luca Netz. The German defender, 25 years of age, is going to join us from Bayern Munich for £67 million. I am so disappointed with our season. We finished 7th. That is a massive, massive failure of a season. 5th last year, down to 7th. We miss out on Champions League football to Brentford. Brentford of all clubs, who finish, 6 points ahead of us. Meanwhile, at the other end of the spectrum, it is Sheffield United, Norwich and Forest all relegated. Leeds United have won the FA Cup this season. Brentford have won the Carabao Cup. Manchester City win the Champions League. We've won the Europa League. Oh my god. Okay. That makes this season not a total failure, because we have won the Europa League and we are going to be playing Champions League football in Season 9. We do not deserve to be there, finishing 7th in the Premier League, but we have won the Europa League with Morecambe. Meanwhile, Atalanta take down Lech Poznan to win the Conference League. No real standouts as well. Like, nobody had insane seasons. Some good seasons for sure, but we must have just carried in the Europa League now. I mean, you look at Sesko, only 12 goals in 36 Premier League games, but 6 goals in 12 Europa League games. So we stood up where we needed to. I really do feel like I've played my get out of jail free card. We have qualified for the Champions League next season. Let's not leave it to that chance next year. Alright, we are not stuffing around this year, lads. I have entered championship mindset. I want us to win a Champions League title with Morecambe. I have signed Dominik Livakovic, 70, not 70, I wish it was 70 years of, no wait, there's nothing that I would want 70 there, but 87 overall. The Croatian goalkeeper could be our backup, could be our starter. Some healthy competition there. Only £11.5 million paid as well. I'm also going to go ahead and sign one of our former players here, as we are going to sign Anthony Alanga, the Swedish left midfielder, is going to sign from Wolverhampton for £33.2 million. And the American right back, Justin Che, is going to join us here for £22.7 million from West Bromwich Albion. So there we go. Transfer window focused solely on benched upgrades. Ozyman and Livakovic are really going to have some competition there for the starting shot stopper spot. But look at this starting 11. We're at the point now, like I said last year, I think it was, the entire starting 11 is 85 rated or higher. But honestly, Wagner, Nets, even Carvalho and Marichal and those sorts of guys, I want them to grow throughout the season. I want to be at the spot where we're later in the year and all these guys are 87, 88 overall. But we are in the Champions League for the first time in this rebuild with Morecambe, and we have been blessed, I would say. We have got a somewhat easier group as we have Villarreal, Royal Antwerp and Spartak Moscow, but I don't want to jinx the lads. I don't want to end up finishing out of the qualification spots. Let's just make sure we get into the knockout rounds. Get in there, lads. We are headed to the round of 16 for the first time with Morecambe. We drew a lot of games though in this group, but we are ahead of Villarreal and we top Group F. But we have been absolutely shafted with a very tough round of 16 opponent as we are drawn up against Barcelona. Come on, man. Again, why can't I just crack into this top 4? I mean, yes, you look at the points. We're 7th, but we're on 33 points with Man City 2 points ahead of us in 3rd. But bloody hell, lads, Liverpool running away with it, currently undefeated. Can they pull off an invincible season? We need to get top 4 though. So here we go, lads. It is time for the Champions League knockout rounds. No business done in January. We're going to get right into the first leg away at the Camp Nou as we simulate the scoreline against Barcelona. It is a 2-0 win. Now we know that away goals rule have been abolished from FIFA 22, so it is just purely on aggregate, and we have a 2-0 advantage. So here we are back at home. I don't even know where Morecambe is located in England, so I can't give any context clues to that, but we are at home here, back in England as we take on Barcelona. We do have a 2-0 lead. Can we bring it home? Can we take down Barcelona? Yes, we can. 4-1 on aggregate. We're through to the quarterfinals, and that gives me a lot of confidence. So in the quarterfinals, we have been drawn up against another fallen giant of European football as we face AC Milan, trying to get ourselves through to a semi-final at the first time of asking. Okay, we are on the road for the first leg here, lads, traveling to the world famous San Siro as we take on AC Milan. Come on, fellas, can we get ourselves an aggregate advantage? Yes, we do. It is another 2-0 result. Fabio Carvalho and Wagner getting on the scorer sheet. And that is deja vu from the first leg against Barcelona. So I am hoping that it is deja vu from the second leg against Barcelona as we have a 2-0 lead here at home. Let's bring it home. Let's get ourselves through to a Champions League semi-final. Okay. Wasn't it a 2-1 win against Barcelona in the second leg as well? Are you kidding me? We have had the exact same experience from the round of 16 and the quarterfinals, but we're through to the semi-finals. We've taken down one half of Milan, and now we are facing Inter Milan for a spot in the Champions League final. PSG versus Real Madrid in the other semi-final. But can we get ourselves past the blue and black half of Milan? Please give us another 2-0 win. We are on the road here for the first leg. This is the exact same way it has been for the entirety of the group stages. Can we get I would be a very happy man if we got the exact same results across every single leg. Here we go. The scoreline after the first leg, it is better than the other games. It is better than Barcelona. It is better than AC Milan as we win 3-0 and we have 1 foot in the Champions League final. Get in there. Surely we don't bottle this. Do not bottle this, Morecambe, please. Okay, all I want, number one, I want to make sure we qualify, but I also want to make sure that we do not have any injuries or any suspensions that could affect us for the Champions League final if we were to make it. I feel so worried. I'm so worried about actually jinxing it, but we're going to get into it right now. The second leg at home as we take on Inter Milan will be a qualification to the Champions League final, and we have done it with absolute style. 3-1 over Inter Milan, and we're going to be facing either PSG or Real Madrid in the Champions League final. So it is going to be PSG versus Morecambe in the 2030 Champions League final. I'm really hoping that Mbappe's left and that Neymar, and I'm sure Messi's retired, but let's hope that's the case anyways. Taking a look around the tournaments, Tottenham have won another Europa League title. What is doing there? Meanwhile, Dortmund have absolutely dominated Anderlecht to win the Conference League. My dumbass forgot to show the results for the rest of the competitions, but we came second in the Premier League. Bournemouth, Blackburn and West Brom got relegated. Everton took down Nottingham Forest to win the FA Cup, and Watford won the Carabao Cup. Also, we lost the UEFA Super Cup at the start of the season to Manchester City. So we're going to take a look at our squad report here ahead of the Champions League final against PSG. Very interested to see how a lot of our regen players play. I mean, the thing is, when I signed them from, like, when we got them in League 2, I've just been doing development plans on them since then. So a lot of these guys, essentially the entire squad, is 5-star right now, which is going to be absolutely cooked to play with. I'm quite excited to see how many skills we can pull off and how the guys actually perform in game. But like I said, this PSG side is bound to be insane. We've seen throughout the entirety of this rebuild that they have had some good results on both European football. So I'm very interested to see how they perform, but it is time to get into it. The Champions League final here in season number 9. It is PSG versus not Manchester United versus Morecambe. Showtime, baby. Let's make it happen. PSG versus Morecambe in the Champions League final here in season number 9. He's got to defend here. Can't give PSG any space. We know what the AI is like in FIFA 22. They love to just pop off shots wherever. That's just terrible defending on my behalf. They go through there to Mbappe and force a good save there early on. PSG just dominating possession early on here. See if we can force them into a mistake. Mbappe's on the attack here. Mbappe with the long shot. Oh my god, I thought he scored that for a second. It's just silly, Jarrad. Let's run straight into that one. And now look at the gap there for PSG. We've covered it up. No, we haven't. Mbappe gives. That is so bad defensively on my behalf. I give away the stupid possession there. And then they... Get in the bin. Get in the bin, Mbappe, you cheeky bastard. Come on, lads. Get ourselves an early equaliser here in the second half. There's a bit of space there for Sesko. Sesko! Has he missed that or has it been saved? I think it's been saved. Come on, I see that run being made there. Good ball. Yeah, make the run under. We've got a lot of options here. Sesko, I've got a lot of options in the midfield. Here we go in there to Carvalho! And we have equalised. That is absolutely beautiful counter-attacking football there. What a run, what a ball, and what a finish. 1-1. Come on, Morecambe. Do not let them get back in front here. They've switched the ball beautifully there, PSG. Don't give Hudson-Odoi any space. Good tackle. Yes, good tackle. No, not a good clearance, though. Grealish. Grealish! Easy save, man. Good win there. Come on, lads. Can we take the lead early on? I almost said early on. In the last few moments of this game. Ramsey, good ball there to Sesko. I see you in the midfield. I see you. It's Nezovic. Oh my god, how has he missed that one? Oh, win that. Nope. Got to defend here, lads. Terrible miss there from Nezovic. Can't give Mbappe any space. They've gone through. Surely Hudson-Odoi's offside. How has he finished that one? What? Aren't goalkeepers meant to be OP this year? I can make these crazy saves from ridiculous angles, but we can't save that one. Are you kidding me? Come on. Got to get possession back here, fellas. Nicely won there from Nets. Come on. Look at the space out wide. Come on. Carvalho. Carvalho. Already got a goal to his name. Carvalho. Off the post and in. Let's go. Carvalho equalises. We get the animation in the 87th minute. Oh my god. What is this game? Two terrible goals That probably should have been saved. I mean, the finishes were hectic, but I thought goalkeepers were meant to be OP. Don't you dare do it like this. Don't you dare do it to me like this. Don't you dare. Block. Just clear it. Just get rid of it. Is there time for a counter-attack? Look at the space. No! Did you see that space on the left-hand side? 2 seconds more and we would have been through in on goal. But now, we've got half an hour more to play. Come on, lads. Can we get ourselves a goal here? That's a good ball through to Ramsey. Jacob Ramsey, I see the back post. Oh, I should have gone back post. Gonna make a substitution here, fellas. Gonna bring off Fabio Carvalho. He's absolutely knackered. And bring on Cole Palmer. Let's defend it. Fucking hell. Cardoso going through there. Mbappe, just defend. Oh my god. This game is going to give me a heart attack. Just defend, lads. Don't give them an opportunity. They've got so many players out on the right-hand side, but they don't pass it. And we are headed to our first penalty shootout of FIFA 22. All right, I don't think they've changed anything with the penalties this year. We're going to go the wrong way there with Mbappe. I don't think they've changed penalty this year. We're going to go top corner with Seisco. That's beautifully placed. And yellow timed. The goalkeeper stays rooted to the spot. Which way are you going to go? Which way are you going to go? You're going to go to the right-hand side. Advantage. All right, let's make sure we make this kick. Oh, yeah. Let's go left. No, oh, my God. Just green time it. There we go. Oh, my God, that was a heart attack. Okay, this would be massive. They've gone early here. This would be massive. I thought they were going to stay down the middle. Bloody hell. Let's just keep scoring. If we keep scoring our goals, we win this. Green timed beautifully. Got to keep green timing these. They can't do anything if we do that. They're going early again here. You're going to go to the... see, I told you they're going down the middle. What's that? Where's his number gone? Come on, Wagner. No number, Wagner. No number, Wagner. Keeper goes the wrong way. If we save this, yeah. If we save this on Hudson-Odoi, we win the Champions League final. Hudson-Odoi down the middle. Okay. Score this. Score this. It's Marichal. If he scores it, we win the Champions League final with Morecambe. He scores it! We have won the Champions League final on a penalty shootout. Look how fast he is. Mr. Rebuild is fast as fuck, boy. Let's go. Champions League winners. Manchester United. Get that dog up here. It's all about Morecambe AFC. Let's go, lads. What a game. Champions League winners against PSG on a penalty shootout in a game, in a rebuild that we never expected to make. Lads, if you enjoyed today's rebuild with Morecambe, make sure you leave a like on the video. Scorpion, kick that subscribe button down below if you are new around here. Oh my god. Enjoy these title celebrations as much as I'm about to. It's been JarradHD here. I'm out. Peace.